ARTIFY versus ohuhu. Let's look at the difference and see which one's our favorite. Starting off strong with ohuhu skin tone markers. First and foremost, I'm broke, I can't afford no Copic markers. But I have watched a ton of Copic reviews, and I will say these are very similar if you're needing something affordable. Right off the bat, you can tell these are very smooth, they blend super nicely. There's a huge amount of colors. I have the chiseled brush and fine tips. The pastel pack is my favorite, and I also have a set of ARTIFY pastels. So in the next video, I'm probably going to be comparing the pastel ohuhu and ARTIFY markers. I'm also using one of the ohuhu marker pads. This one does bleed through, so if you're using the same one, you're gonna wanna remember to use a sheet protector so that way it doesn't bleed through to the next page. Oh, and I have 3 different ohuhu sketchbooks, so if you'd like to see a review on that, I can definitely do that for you. One thing I'd like to mention is my style is based off the 90s shoujo anime and manga, so I'm more focused on the retro aesthetic, if you will. So what I absolutely love about ohuhu, especially the pastels, is that it gives that retro look. Blue, greens, pinks, purples, yellows. You can easily achieve that retro 90s shoujo look if that's what you're into. If you're wondering how I color, I can show you that in a different video. I basically use 3 different colors. In this video, I'm only using 2 for the hair, because I was in a rush, but you guys get the point. Before you say anything, this is not Miku, this is a random character, I don't know who this is. But if you want to see a character for the next video, definitely comment and give me some suggestions, I'm all for it. Ohuhu, there's a wide range of blues, pinks, greens, purples, yellows, you name it. Not to mention skin tones, they have a wide variety in the pastel pack too. So you've got multiple options in each pack to choose from. And for those of you who love coloring with marker, you would absolutely love the skin tones and the pastels. That's essentially where you're going to find your variety. While with the other packs, you will get those vibrant colors, but you do get a little bit of skin tone and pastels in the mix. As you can tell, I used yellow as a gradient for the top, as I couldn't choose between yellow and pink. Yeah, I'm an indecisive girly. Who's not these days? Anyway, another thing I really love about ohuhu is they're so vibrant. But at the same time, they're really soft. And if you compare them to Copic, these are more soft while Copic is more vibrant. Don't quote me on this, I believe there is 300 to 400 different ohuhu colors to choose from, compared to the 227 ARTIFY markers. Speaking of ARTIFY, let's get started on that next. Fair warning, I used ohuhu pastel markers on the other side, and I should have used the ARTIFY pastel set on this side, but I didn't do that. But we're gonna go with it. So I struggled just a little bit to find the most similar colors as ohuhu. As you can tell, the pink that I'm using is a little bit darker, but it'll work. And for the most part, I use a swiping motion to achieve the best blend. And I'm gonna say this, I love how these blend a lot better than ohuhu. Whereas ohuhu gives a more cooler and softer vibe, these, just like Copics, are more warm and vibrant. I do think that ARTIFY skin tone colors are much better than ohuhu's, though I don't think there's as much of a variety as ohuhu. That kind of makes me sad. Also, if you'd like any art supply suggestions, I will comment those below, and I can even review the ones that I already have, so that you don't waste any money on all of these art supplies when you don't really like them or they're just not for you. Oh, and I made a mistake of using a darker pink than the other side. The yellow I'm using as a gradient on here is very similar to the one that I used as a gradient on the other side, so it just didn't look very good. I will say that ARTIFY is cheaper than ohuhu, and you can achieve the same results with these markers. It's just they don't have as much of a selection of colors as ohuhu does. These are still so nice, they're soft, they blend well, they're very vibrant. I'll be able to show you guys the pastel ones in another video, just to show you how amazing those are. Overall, I don't know which one's better, I can't choose. Like I said, I'm indecisive. I want to lean more towards ohuhu, because I prefer the retro aesthetic, and it achieves just that for me, personally. These also get the job done just as well as ohuhu, but for cheaper if you're on a budget. Also, here's a tip with alcohol markers, you want to make sure you put them on their sides, because if you keep them upright, they will dry out much faster. Just keep that in mind. All in all, they both achieve the same things. They are both very affordable. If you can't afford them Copics. Oh, I don't know which one I like better, but I'll let you guys decide. Okay, bye.